Hello everybody, this is Duck, and welcome to another episode of Duck's World. As you can see, I've got a new friend. I found a horse and tamed it, and so to start off today's episode, we are going to go exploring away from this village to see if we can find a different biome and see what we can find now that I've got a better method of transport without using up all of my food resources. So we'll just kind of go this way, but over here by this mountain, and we'll see what we can find. Alright, so I did some exploration, and I did indeed find a sunken ship. So I'm going to leave this horse here for now. He'll probably wander away, which is probably not good, but let's take a look at what we might have here. Let's see if there are any chests. I'm not seeing much, but we will probably end up taking all of the wood anyways because I need it. Just tear it right down and see what we can find. So we did find one. We found a chest, and we've got some emeralds and some iron and some gold, which is great. Because at some point I'm probably going to need to make golden apples because I suck at this game. But let's just try to get out of here, and we'll see if we can find the other chest here, probably on the back side. And here's the other one. And this doesn't have very much here. We've just got some wheat, some pretty useless stuff here, but I'll still take it because I'll need the food eventually. But other than that, that's been probably about the most successful take over of a ship I've seen yet so far in this series. One thing that I am going to do is I'm going to get on my horse and just kind of go to an open area because it's going to get nighttime here soon, and then we'll sleep, and then we'll just continue exploring. Alright, we have gotten very lucky today because right there is another... Oh wait, no, it's not. Never mind, that's a shipwreck that I've already taken. Oh, I know where we are then. So over here, not too far from here, should be where we've taken sand from the second village. So I've already taken this one by the looks of it. So never mind. I was gonna say it's great that we found another one, but I've already taken that. Yes, because over here is the island that I absolutely destroyed. Oh, so we know where we are. So we've not done a whole lot of exploration. One thing that I did find is on my way through here, I found where we can find some chickens and some bees. So we at least know where we can find chickens for this chicken farm here in a little bit. So I'm going to kind of work my way back to the base, and then we'll continue with the episode. So as much as I wanted to do something else today, I have decided that I want to do some more base work, and I ended up changing the base idea. So instead of doing 3 layers, I'm going to do one main floor like this, and then a lofted second floor is kind of what I'm thinking. And so since I crafted way too many cracked stone bricks earlier, here's some more, and I think that'll look cool for a little bit of more of a dilapidated look for our pillars up to our loft. And so what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to come around over here, and I'm going to end up taking down these half slabs that we're going to determine the 3 floors, and we'll start working on getting a full loft started. Alright, so this is what we've got here for our 3 pillars for our loft, and I kind of like the design like this, so I'm probably going to do something similar for the entire floor. I haven't decided yet if I want to hook them up to the wall yet or not. For convenience sake, I might not do it as of right now, but one thing that I'm going to be using in this entire base build now is some lanterns to replace all these garbage torches. So I'll be working on that here shortly. But I am just going to continue working on this lofted floor, and I'll catch you guys when I have some more progress. So this is kind of what we've got looking like for this floor right here. I kind of ran out of some of these stone bricks, so I'm currently working on smelting stone for that. But this is kind of the design that I'm going for. I like this dilapidated looking thing like this. And also it was recommended to me by a friend that maybe we do some water sourced stairs around here too. So we're kind of working on that. I kind of like the look of having these walls kind of here and having them a little bit see-through, so they're not necessarily like structurally stable. I kind of like the look of that. I think that will look cool in what I'm planning on doing up here for this upper level anyways. Like I had said before, I'm completely changing the base idea. I am It's a complete rework of what I was planning on doing. So it's going to be something completely different, which I'm really excited about because I wasn't too enthused with how my base was looking after last episode because I liked the industrial look, but what I had planned for the 3 levels wasn't going to match that well. And now I think I've got something that's going to match and it's going to look cool. One thing that I am going to experiment right here with, and I probably won't do it over there because it's already a little too busy. Maybe we do it like right here in the middle here somewhere. We'll take the cracked. I like the look of the cracked stone bricks, by the way, too. We'll put one here. Maybe let's see how it looks if we tie an iron bar in there. I'm not a fan, so we might just get rid of that. We'll put a stone brick here, then we'll go and pick the other stuff up. So yeah, that's kind of the the progress update. I'm really liking the look of this. However, I think there's something else that I'm going to want to do now. So I'm going to take a pause on this while we've got some stone smelting, and we're going to go see what else we want to accomplish in this episode. So in between episodes down here in the bottom of the basement, I was actually doing some work on digging this out and what I was planning on doing for the villager trading hall down here, and I've decided that I don't like it. I don't like the corner idea, even though I just proposed it last episode. I'm not a huge fan of it. So that's going to change. I'll find a different spot for a villager trading hall, and I kind of made as good as I can make the entrance to the cave a little bit more visible so that I don't have to die right in front of it anymore. However, one thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to come over here and I wanted to dig this spot out where there's water, because I ran into an instance where there was iron, and I want to see if there's anything else of value around here real quick, and I'm not seeing it, so that's good. Don't have to worry about that. I can get through here because I know what I'm doing now. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's any more iron or coal. I thought when I had drowned in there that maybe there had been coal, but I'm not seeing it, so there's nothing to worry about there. So now I'm just gonna patch this hole up real quick, and I was just gonna experiment here, see if there's anything of value, and I'm not seeing it, so I might just leave this area here open as is. Maybe we'll find something better to do with it now, or better to do with it rather than what we've got and plan with it now, which is just a staging area. But yeah, that's about it from me here. One thing that I want to do is I want to actually go and see in the barn if we have enough stuff to start working on some sort of mini tree farm. I want to see if I have any bone meal left. So I'm going to go see if we've got any left, and then we'll see about a tree farm. So we do have quite a bit of bone meal, which is really good. I'm not sure if I know if anywhere that I have a whole bunch of saplings. I want to, in terms of terraforming around the base, I'm wanting to start working on that here shortly. But I also want to have some saplings, some trees growing up in there. So it's going to be a farm, but it's also going to be a little bit more on the decorative side. But I'm not seeing very many saplings, so we might have to just chop down some wood over here, which would be great, except that I don't have an axe. Alright, that's just grand. But yeah, I did this in between clips too. My horse has a little bit of a pen here. I'm probably going to take him out later to explore here later a swamp that I found. I didn't see much value in it, and then I realized that I forgot about vines. And I think that some mossy cobblestone or some mossy stone bricks would look really good here in the base build. So I'm going to work on getting that here shortly. But in the meantime, I need to get myself an iron axe again, and we can work on getting some wood. So this is what we've got with 2 trees in here, 2 saplings that I bone mealed. I'm just kind of going with a little bit more of a wild look around here, because I'm trying to get the base to look like it's been here for a long time and make it look like it has weathered some storms. So I got some flowers planted, a little bit of some bone meal, as much bone meal as I had used up, to add not only some color but also to help make the terraforming over here a little bit easier, because there'll be plants and stuff. So with that kind of idea going, I did think that the one thing that the actual base itself needs, because it's all very one-dimensional gray, is we need some sort of color. And when I was exploring with the horse earlier, I found a swamp. So I think I'm going to grab a pair of shears and go and take some vines from the swamp. So I'm going to go do that real quick. And hopefully we can make some sort of like mossy cobblestone or vines or something like that, just to give the base a little bit more color. So we're back over here at the swamp. However, I just realized that I forgot shears and I need shears. So we might have an issue on our hands unless I can find where there might be some very close surface iron. But I'm not seeing it, so I might have to travel all the way back to the base or to one of the villages to take out an iron golem to get some iron. But one thing that I will be doing while I'm here is I will be taking some of the wood anyways. And ooh, there's a frog. First time I've seen frogs on camera. There you go. There's a frog. But I will be taking this wood anyways, just because might as well. It's here. It's free. It's a renewable resource. And that way we got a little bit more wood for terraforming. So I'm going to go back to the village, which is about 400 blocks away. And I will get some iron so that we can actually take out these vines, so that we can use them at the base. Alright, so now that we have shears, yes, there we go, we can pick up these vines. And the main reason that I want them is for the mossy stone bricks, so that we can use them in our base to make it add a little bit more color. But I'm also going to take any of the leaf blocks that I have too, because those will also look pretty good. And I know the leaves from the swamp look nasty, but we'll be able to use them anyways because we're in a plains biome, so it won't look dark like this, at least as far as I know. So I'm just going to go around and collect leaves and vines, and I will catch you guys when that's all done. So my shears broke quicker than I anticipated, and the only amount of vines that I have is 18, and then I've got 3 stacks and 9 of oak leaves. So I might have to come back here later, hence why I'm going to leave the bed and the crafting table right here with another pair of shears. I might have to come back to take care of those, but I am going to go back to the base and we'll see what we can do with this new kind of block color and see how it would look in the base. One thing that I am going to do is I am going to grab these spruce trees just because I want to have a tree variety around my base. And so I think that if I were to have a different type of tree, that might just add to it being a little bit more immersive. So I'm going to take the spruce and any saplings that I get here from the leaves, and then we'll continue on our way towards the base. So I may have ran into an issue. I may or may not have broken a beehive on accident over here when I was about to chop down this tree. So now we've got some really homeless and angry bees over there. Anyways, now that we do have some spruce saplings, and I really wish I would have had my shears so I could have taken some spruce leaves, we are going to go make our way back to the base. Now, we've come a little bit of a ways, but there, just across the horizon, I'll show you when I get out of the water a little bit better, is the second village. So that kind of shows you the direction that I've been going in. It's the same direction that I went with the horse at the very beginning of the episode, and that's where I had found the swamp. However, I just wanted to make sure that you guys kind of knew which way it was, just because we kind of get turned around all over the place here in this world. So yeah, I'll catch you guys when I'm back at the base. But we are getting close to having a decent block palette. Alright, so we might have a problem here as I'm working on the base. My pillager's stuck in my water elevator. I don't have any food, and I don't want to have another raid trigger. So I might just have to find a way to get rid of this stupid captain, because I don't have any milk with me. Wait, let's just forget that. I'm gonna go get food, and get a bucket of milk, because I got a bucket here, and then we can get rid of the bad omen so we don't have to worry about a raid. So I'm gonna grab food, and then I'll catch you guys when I take them out. So with the 2 hearts that I had, I fell into a hole and fell from a high place. So now I've got to go get my items. That's the update. So I'll go get my items, and then now that I have food, all I need to worry about is finding a bucket of milk, and then we can take out this pillager, who I just realized isn't here. Where'd he go? He might have despawned. I might have gotten away with not needing to kill him. Well, that was a waste of a death. I'll go get my stuff and then we'll continue working on the base. So this is the hole that I fell out of, and I didn't even see it, which is kind of unfortunate, but at least all my stuff's pretty close to me, which is good. There's the cave. There's a cave actually here that I hadn't explored, so I might do that later. But anyways, I'm never going to be able to enchant everything if I keep dying like this all the time, which is kind of unfortunate. But we're not even to the enchanting point anyways, so I'm going to get out of here. Since we don't have to worry about the pillager, I'm actually not going to even get a bucket of milk. I'm quite surprised that the pillager despawned. I'm not actually that too far away from the village. In fact, the village is right here. I just died right here in this hole, which I'm going to cover up actually, so that I don't do that again. But yeah, that was really, really unfortunate, but also kind of expected. I was doing something pretty stupid. Yeah, there's that. So I'm going to quickly go back to the base, and then I will take a nap so that it's daytime, and then I'll show you what I've got for progress on the base right now. Alright, so here is the second floor of the base with a little bit of some ruined aesthetics, now with some mossy cobblestone and some leaves. Now I'm going to have to get a lot more. That's kind of why I stopped the second floor's construction right now, so that I can make shears and go get more. I do like the addition to vines around here. I think that it makes it look a little bit more ruined, rustic, alive. And one thing that I'm probably going to do is, since I'm going to be building into these walls, I might actually not put stone brick up here, and I might just put vines and leaves up here and have them spread. And I think that will make it a little bit more natural here on these walls. So that's the update. I need to find food, and then I'll probably actually make another trip back to the swamp to get more vines and leaves, because I don't have very much, because I decided that it might be cool if I outline the entire base in leaves, which I think will look really good. It just takes a whole lot of time and a whole lot of leaves. So yeah, let's get some food, and then we'll make a trip back to the swamp. So I'm back at the swamp here. We're just gonna take out more of these trees with their leaves and their vines, and then we'll continue ruining the base. Alright, so this is what we've got. We've got way too many leaves and a stack and 5 of vines, which should be enough considering that the vines end up spreading quite a bit. So I'm just going to, I might as well take these that here are right in my way while I'm over here. Take these with me. And then I'm going to go back to the base where we will continue working on the second floor. So, as I've said a couple times now, there is a trope that Minecraft YouTubers will have a finished product like this done over a clip, and they'll say, I did some off-camera building. And this is the final product. I kind of liked the look of the iron bars with gaping holes here, and some water and some mossy cobblestone around here, just to make it look like it's a little bit ruined, which is kind of the theme for this floor entirely. I kind of want it to be a little bit natural, but also a little bit on the ruined side. So yes, here is the second floor. Now, in terms of plans, this corner I'll probably cut out and make my enchantment setup when I get that far. And then over in this corner, this will probably be where my bed will be put. Probably even at the end of this episode, I'll put it in the wall here. So yeah, this is what this is done. This is what it looks like here on top. And I'm proud of the top, but what I'm more proud about is the atmosphere on the bottom. I kind of like this with the vines and the lanterns. I like the look of this more than the look on the top. And I think it'll look better once all the glass is filled in. But it almost at night gives an almost mysterious look with the lanterns, and I like that a lot. So yeah, we went and collected a lot of vines, and then while I was building this, the vines spread all over the base. I like it. I like the ruined look. So we've got that going for us, and we've got vines over here. Now, I'm also going to show you some progress that I did off camera between clips over here with the little pond area that we got going here, and just like everything else, because it's been 2 days in between clips, I did some work, and I just kind of thought that I'd beetroot's pretty good. We'll put beetroot around here, make it seem like something's alive, and then we just bone mealed the grass down here and some kelp to kind of make it more of a living type of farm area. And then I had some lily pads from the swamp, so we took that as well. So that's the progress that we have so far. I'm sorry that I didn't give some progress updates when working on this, but I just got working to it and just kept working for 2 days on it. Yeah, there's that, and then this leaf outline I kind of liked too. Once all the glass is in place, I think it'll look better. And then we got some spruce trees from before that are planted around here. So I'm kind of thinking the base is coming around very nicely. We're getting it close to being at least livable right now. Now, one thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to design that bedroom that I was just talking about now. So I'm going to go grab my bed, place it, and then we will design the little room that'll probably be the permanent residence for me on this world. So, like the floor here, I just got going and forgot to do any progress updates. So this is what we got going here. It's just very similar theme, just the stone bricks kind of in the hallway with a leaf roof. I'm doing that mostly because I'm trying to make it feel immersed in the landscape. So this is kind of just the bedroom. It's very simple. I don't think there'll probably be anything else done here for this, just because, I mean, there's no reason to, because I'll have a storage system on the bottom floor. That's what the main thing on the bottom is going to be. And then my enchanting setup is going to be right across the way. So there's no reason to have a whole lot in the bedroom, apart from probably the death counter, if I stick to the manual death counter like I have right now. But one thing that I need to do right away is, first I need to make sure to get a pickaxe here soon. But second of all, when I was kind of working into the landscape, I put a hole up here in the landscape because I was just digging. So I'm going to terraform this little spot right here by the bedroom a little bit better. And that is reminding me that I probably will terraform in between episodes, probably just to make it a little bit more immersed in the landscape. And it probably won't be done on camera just because it's an arduous and very boring task. So there's no sense in recording it. But yeah, that's the progress update. We've got a bedroom. I might just dig out the spot for an enchanting setup when I ever get one. And then that'll probably be it for this episode. So I know it's nighttime, but I just wanted to show off what this top floor looks like, because I like the look of it up here. I think it looks really cool with, it's raining. I think it looks really good with the way that the lantern light works, but I prefer the look down here at night. I think it looks very enchanted. I think it looks really good. And I think that once we get all of the glass in and get a little bit more of the lantern light a little bit more sporadic, so it seems a little bit more enchanted, I think it'll look really good. Now I'm going to go to sleep now before creepers spawn in my base, and then we probably won't have very much more that we'll do, because as you can see I already have cut out where the enchantment room is going to be. So that's probably actually going to be it for me today. I do appreciate your guys' watch time and your guys' feedback on this. So please do let me know. As I'm eating rotten flesh, I'll probably get a comment or two about that. About what you guys think of this floor and this progress on the base. I do appreciate your guys' feedback as always. And again, just so you guys can kind of have a heads up, next episode I will finally get some of the other projects done. I've been working a lot in the base right now, but because of that I've been neglecting things like the food farm and the mob farm. So I'll get those finished up in the next episode, probably both of them, depending on how long the food farm takes me. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Adios.